Alright, what's up everybody? This your girl Lemon Drop. I am back with another video. So I'm sure everybody in Bitcoin or I guess people who have been in Bitcoin for a minute were expecting for this fork to occur, but Coindesk, which is the place that I usually go to get my news regarding anything Bitcoin, blockchain, crypto related. They're basically saying that it looks like they called it off for the people who were gonna do the 2x for called it off. So I'll just simply go through the article. Um, like I said, I really won't be doing updates like that. I'm feeling a lot better, as you guys know from my last video or probably the video before. I was really ultra sick, and I'm just now getting over a cold. So, I'm feeling a lot better. Um, hmm, I was gonna plug up my laptop, but anyways, so it's saying, I mean, you can read it for yourself. I'll put the link in the description, but it's basically saying that they've decided to call off this fork. Um, I mean, I guess I'll read it for you. Um, the organizer of a controversial Bitcoin software update are suspending their attempt to increase the block size by way of a hard fork known for its strong early support from Bitcoin startups and mining pools. The plan concept with 2x. Assembly 2x was the trigger. Block size increased at block 494,784. Expected to occur on or around November 16th. The goal of the project, according to those involved, was to use the measure to increase Bitcoin's transaction capacity, which is today constrained by the nature of the software's rules. The suspension was announced today in an email written by Mike Belshi, CEO and co-founder of Bitcoin wallet software provider BitGo. One of the leaders of the Sedgwick 2x project, he argued that the scaling proposal is too controversial to move forward. He wrote, unfortunately, it is clear that we have not built sufficient consensus for a clean block size upgrade at this time. Continuing on the current path could divide the community and be a setback to Bitcoin's growth. This was never the goal set with 2x. And I will say, like as a side comment, it has basically split everybody who's in blockchain. For one, it's been a couple forks since I've been in Bitcoin. Started probably about 2 years ago. Nobody ever wanted any forks to happen, basically. Besides the most relevant one to me, besides updating protocols and all that, was the Bitcoin Cash and then the original Bitcoin split or whatever. So I mean, for some people it's like, oh, free money, and then some people it's like, no, this is to help Bitcoin grow. But anyways, it says until then we are suspending our plans for upcoming two megabyte upgrade. He added the notes is also signed by companies that originally supported the plan, forced at an in-person meeting in May, including Zappo CEO Wences Caceres, Bitmain co-founder Jahan Wu, Blog CEO and co-founder Jeff Garzik, Blockchain CEO and co-founder Peter Smith. This all the major players, and Shapeshift CEO founder Eric Voorhees. The group said that it still hopes the block size will be increased further down the line once there is more agreement from stakeholders. In statements to the BC1 Slack group, developer Jeff Garzik said that alternative software will continue to be developed and that it may support other chains such as Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and other Bitcoin family chains. For more coverage on the hard fork, visit our guys here. Yeah, so that's nice. Seeing as I've been basically looking for this fork to happen for probably a month and a half a month, I don't know. Um, yeah, I need to turn off the ceiling fan. That's why I'm doing all this. But yeah. So another topic I want to talk about is these ICOs. You guys need to be careful with these ICOs that y'all joining, because I mean they legit. There's never a guarantee that an ICO is going to fall through, so it's always a risk invested or a risk when investing into these ICOs. A lot of these ICOs are scams. I would probably say probably 85% of these ICOs are scams, unless they're from known companies that have been in the Bitcoin for a minute. I say don't trust them. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like it's one of those things where people are actually receiving funds from people who may be new to Bitcoin. And people who are new to Bitcoin say, oh, this seems like a really good coin. A lot of these coins have the same features, if you guys haven't noticed. Like, I know for one, there's a coin coming out for Euclid. And Euclid has been around for a minute. Like, probably, I got into Euclid probably like, a year ago. Probably a year and a half ago. I've been on Euclid for a long time, but I've never, like, I know they have a virtual card and they have a physical card that they'll give you, I guess, to put Bitcoin on. But I've never really, it's certain companies that it's like, okay, when you think of Bitcoin, their names pop up in your head. So it's like, okay, these companies are trustworthy. But then, like I said, it's also some form of risk involved. I wouldn't trust most of these ICOs out here with these random coins coming out, because like I said, there's never a guarantee you're going to actually get your money. So I would say be wary. Like, don't just be throwing money at all these ICOs, because once they start going to the delaying factor, and after they delay, then you're gonna be looking crazy when you never receive those coins that they promise you, and they're gonna have all these excuses about, oh well, there's issues going on with management, oh there's issues going on with here and there. Also, besides the ICO issue, I did want to warn you guys. There's a group called Bitcoin Earnings on Facebook, and I don't want to bring awareness to this group, but just to address, there are a lot of scams within this group. So if you're new to Bitcoin, don't go on unless you do your own proper research. Do not go online and be joining these little Facebook groups or these little I guess you could say just, yeah, basically most of this scamming is happening on Facebook from what I've seen. And I do know there is, I don't know if it's a scam or not, I'm not even gonna lie. I did try to do it, but just to see, but I was like, nah. Setnet kept telling me, no, don't do it. So there's somebody or several people going around saying, okay, this is what we can do. We can, they want you to create a blockchain.info website. Website, a blockchain wallet, basically, through the blockchain company or whatever. And in the process, they want you to, after you create your wallet, they keep telling you, oh, you can mine through servers, or they can link your blockchain wallet to servers. And it's crazy that they only want you to use the blockchain wallet. And I think it's because maybe I don't know if blockchain has protocols in place where they actually let people or third parties hook up to your wallet or what. I don't know. All I know is I tried to do it, and then something told me don't, so I just didn't. If that's money that I'm missing out on, so be it. But it's one of those things where it's just like it's old. I mean, the scams are never going to go away, and I hate when people associate Bitcoin with scams, because it's just like, okay, we can't control people who don't have integrity. Like, people are going to do what they want to do. And of course, when things go mainstream, like, almost everything that seems too good to be true is a scam. Let's be real. Now, these sites coming about talking about you can get 5% return on investment, or not return on investment, but 5%, etc. After a short time of investing. They're high yield investment programs. Do not invest in them. I mean, besides BitConnect, which is the only one that I've actually received money from, I personally don't even trust USI Tech. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but like, it's like more so referral based. So if you go into USI Tech, you can't really sign up unless somebody referred you. So I may get into it because a lot of people are talking so good about it and yada yada yada, and it's backed by the SEC and the FCC and all that. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Um, it's low key suspicious to me, but I mean, whatever floats you guys boats. I mean boats. Floats you guys boats. It's funny. Whatever floats you guys boats. Like I said, just be weary and know that everything is not guaranteed, and that with some of these ICOs, you may not get your money, or you may not get the coins that they promise you. They may just run off with your money, and it's the same thing for any high yield investment program. So that's just my take on it. You guys still want to do it, but like I said, there may be people hitting you up like in your inbox on Facebook saying, "Oh, I got an opportunity, yada yada yada." With the whole blockchain wallet, what I did notice is when I went in, I was gonna create another one, but that's unnecessary. When I went in and actually, I wanted to show you guys. I might do another video on it. I went in and tried to do what the guy was having me to do. The thing is, they lure you in saying you can make not necessarily compounded interest, but you can multiply if you link your blockchain wallet to the server. What they don't tell you is that on this website you're basically giving if you click advanced in your settings, anybody who has a blockchain wallet, you will see that there's a second 2FA, which is two-factor authentication that you can go through. With two-factor authentication, basically, it just approves somebody to access your wallet. So it's like, okay, do you guys really want somebody just, coming out of nowhere and accessing your wallet whenever they feel like it? Like, say you deposit some Bitcoin into this, and they wait until, they get you to make the wallet, then they tell you, oh, we'll give you further steps. Well, what the guy didn't tell me, I think his name's like Kelly Classic or something like that on Facebook. Something suspicious. Is that you actually have to put the money in your wallet. Now, who's to say, since they have two-factor authentication access, that they don't come in and take those funds from you? Who's to say? And, they'll run the whole, oh, I've been scammed before too, and, I understand it's hard out here, but this isn't a scam. Anybody who's trying to repeatedly remind you that it isn't a scam, if it wasn't a scam, they say either you do it or you don't. For every person that say no, it's another person that's going to say yes, and they keep it moving. When somebody's trying so hard to convince you, I mean, I stopped messaging this guy completely. And he hit me up probably like 2 days later and was still like, hey, are you there? Because I stopped responding. I was like, it's just something fishy about this that I'm not feeling. Now, however, I did make a new blockchain wallet, but I was like, I don't want, because I created under my IP address, I don't want to create some wallet and then, but he failed to tell me. He kept saying, we need a code to link your account. I said, okay, why can't we work with any other type of Bitcoin wallet? Why we gotta go with that one? Now, why we gotta use blockchain? He was like, well, blockchain is the easiest to use. No, blockchain gives you two, as in TWO, different two-factor authentications. And most people who don't click advanced, they won't see that somebody's actually, or somebody who's inexperienced with Bitcoin, they may not bother to check their settings and find out, that somebody else is accessing the wallet via two-factor authentication, which is why they tell. And the crazy part is, when you first make the account, they want you to create. Well, they want your wallet ID, which is basically your username for your blockchain wallet, and then they want your password. And then they tell you, oh, you can go back and change your password. It's like, okay, but there's no point in me going back and changing my password when you have my passphrase to the wallet, because they could easily, while they in there trying to get this code that they claim you're trying to get, which is really nothing but them linking 2FA to your stuff, they can easily go in, look at your backup phrase, and guess what? If you deposit some money into that wallet, guess what? Them funds will easily be taken out and sent to somewhere else. and you won't know where they're being sent to. So I'm just saying, y'all be careful of these scams because it's really getting real out here. Like, and it's giving Bitcoin a bad name, and it's like low key pissing me off. But that's just my take on everything. Recent stuff that I've been going through. I guess you could say in the Bitcoin world. I'm just trying to find different ways to bring in different streams of income. If USI Tech is one way, I know BitConnect is one way, which is the way that I kind of am leaning towards, that I've been promoting the most. But all these other people coming up talking about some, oh, you can link your wallet to servers. I feel like they all scams. I feel like they all scams, and that's just my take on it. Take it. It's my advice. Take it or leave it. I want to say thank you to people who have been subscribing because I'm just like subscribers coming out of nowhere, and I'm just like, yes, honey, yes. So I had a little confidence boost. I was like, ooh, 120. I was like, where does 120 come from? Because I could have sworn the other day it was like 100. But for everybody who unsubscribed, that is cool too. I still got love for you. But for everybody who subscribed, I just want to thank you guys. Um. And I mean, take heed to these warnings, and that's about it. Peace.